Hi, I'm Jonathan Young, KK4HOM, and I'm here to walk you through the PC programming of the UV-2501+220. PC programming of this radio is very simple and only takes a few minutes. Before you begin, make sure your radio is powered on and in VFO mode. To program successfully, the radio must be in VFO mode. Step 1 is to download the BTECH Mobile software. Do this by opening the web browser of your choice. I'm using Firefox. Go to www.baofengtech.com. Once the page loads, mouse over to Support, then down to Software, and click. Once the software page loads, scroll down to BTECH Mobile Software section. To the right, you will notice the download links. Download the software designed for your radio. I am using the BTECH UV-2501+220, so that is the software I need. Click the link to download. If prompted, select Save File, then click OK. After your file is downloaded, close your browser. To run the installer, open the File Explorer. You may see the BTECH file under Recent Files. If not, you can go to your Downloads folder. Once here, right-click on the BTECH file and select Extract All. You can change the location of the extracted file if desired. The default location will be in the same folder as the zip file. Click Extract. Once completed, the folder will open showing your extracted files. These contain the setup program. Since I am using Windows, I will double-click on the BTECH plus 220 CPS folder. Then double-click the application named Setup. Once the Setup application is launched, it will ask you to close any other running programs. Once you have done this, click OK. Your next window will be the installation location. You can change the directory if you want. I will keep the default directory. Then click the computer button on the left. You will then be asked if you want to select a different program group. I am going to leave this at the default setting. Click Continue. Once the setup is complete, click OK. Next, connect the FTDI programming cable to your computer. I am also going to connect the cable to my radio. Please note, the data port for this radio is located on the front. You must use the data port for programming. It is also important to ensure a solid connection before programming. To verify the cable is working properly, go to Start, Settings, Devices, Connected Devices, and under the heading Other Devices, you should see your FTDI cable. If not, make sure your FTDI drivers are installed properly. If your cable is working properly, it is time to start programming. It is important that your cable be connected properly before starting the programming software. Go to Start, All Apps, and you will notice the BTECH software under Recently Added. You can also access it through the BTECH software folder. Once the software is up, make sure you have the correct port by clicking Communications. Your COM port may be selected automatically. If not, select the correct COM port and click Confirm. If you have the correct COM port selected, the radio will do a quick reboot. Once you know the correct COM port is selected, click Read to download the current stored channels from the radio. Once complete, click OK. My radio is new, so I only have the default channels saved. Let's add more. In channel 1, I am going to select the band VHF-UHF, then input my receive frequency. Once you have your receive frequency in, move over to your transmit frequency. The software will copy your receive frequency over by default. Leave this as is for simplex operation, or enter another frequency for repeater operation. You then have the option to input a CT, CSS, or DCS decode, which I will leave off, and an CT, CSS, or DCS encode. The encode is your transmitted CT, CSS, or DCS. You then have other settings you can change if desired, or simply add your channel name. Repeat this process for each channel desired. Once complete, click Write. Once finished, click OK. If you want to save your settings, you may do so by clicking Save, then entering a file name, then Confirm, then OK. And that's it. Your radio is programmed and ready to use. I'm Jonathan, 73.